We're going to get into it at 500. Going to be starting on the CT side. It will be ECLOT on that T side. Anubis to begin with, and this is plainly looking like a B execute, and that could be rough. Both of them are actually checking out dark at the moment, and smoke is going in. There should be a fast rotation coming through on the 500 side, at least from the middle, and maybe even from the A-bomb side. But it might be too late anyway. It's 4C to open up, taking out oxygen. Ships will get one good kill in return. We're going to need more. Another headshot rings in. He's ready for this fight, but eventually he will go down to MBQ, so it will be a 3 versus 3 in the after plant here. Bomb being planted while that smoke is still up.
It's quiet. Dumping through Detour. Oh, it could have worked out for a double there in all fairness. A circle will trade. Rainwake, big kill, and the last of 4Z see it off. So, a good retake by 500. That jumping towards E-Box. Smoke down. That'll at least slow them down momentarily. Nate comes over as well. So, MBQ starts this round out. Fortunately for him, half HP, but Ships lost like a bit of damage himself. 7-1 for Ships is a very good start. Double stack now in towards mid. You got two of your best players here, Ships and Cirque.
Long wait between both AWPs there. You could see they were, without ever really seeing each other, they had the strong feeling that it was going to happen. So, interesting push coming in. If Ships goes down, I don't think he realizes. Maybe he does. Mikey's already pushed through here. Might have a bit of a read. It's going to be the B bomb site. 55 seconds. So, if Mikey could do anything in the middle here, that would be huge to open it up. That's really going to destabilize the defense. Actually, they bring the bomb back towards middle, so they might have changed their minds a little bit. The Alive being attacked here, but him going down is not the end of the round at all. 4 versus 4. It's down to just one player at the A-bomb side. 500. They've kind of been duped a little bit here. They've been pushed towards that B-bomb site, and they're going to have to try and run back here. 4C, he does get a lot of damage in. Gets the flick onto oxygen, but the trade is through. Rainwaker, very important work coming through. The bomb is not planted here, and it won't be because Ships is rolling into the bomb site. Gets a couple of kills, and Spellan will end the round. I don't know. Looked to me like they had a lot more opportunity to get the bomb planted here, ECLOT. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, there was one small thing as well. So, obviously, it's been a complaint of many pros, and it did get fixed to a level, but that jump up in towards heaven, you can actually see he failed to jump up like 3 times, which is hence why on this swing, when they finally gets up, he gets caught. He would have got up way, way earlier, but he failed it twice because it's kind of buggy.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is kind of the case. Just looking at the kills alone, you know, it's not that much. Because you could be behind 5 rounds, but, you know, if every round is down to a 1 versus 1, there's, again, a little bit of hope that it's going to be different and it's going to change. They're rolling in Cirque to this corner and walking around it. MBQ's dead so fast. They're going to instantly throw grenades. Mikey actually does get a really good refrag, and so does the Alive here, but still, they need even more. Grenades raining in here, and you can see the Alive is practically dead already. It's Detour to come up with a kill against Ships, and actually the trades are now going to be favoring ECLOT, so it's not bad. They just power their way through. Some really close calls at the beginning there. If Cirque doesn't get killed that quickly, instead it's just 500 outright winning the round. But this is the best position we've seen them in so far. 2 versus 3. Bomb finally planted here. I don't necessarily the speed of the bomb plant is the difference. It's just about winning against Spellan and setting up some good positions where he has to face. And all right, 4C's gonna do it. Detour was down below. First round going in their favor. It's about time.
Yeah, nice way. It's actually a really nicely kind of put together round as well. So, all in all, that's a lot to like there. I think is kind of the main thing for Daniel ECLOT. It's a round that is replicable. Yeah,
they're gonna be in a fine position coming to Mirage. I think either way, like that is gonna be a very, very competitive match. And this one, round number 8 here, 500. Already probably good enough with this one. I like the aggressive move. They take down Dieter, and they got to be really careful here. Mikey in the middle. It's a good kill. Oh, my God. If he had the AK out, you got to wonder if he doesn't just straight up kill Cirque. Bit of an awkward engagement. In the meantime, the trade actually ends up favoring the C side. So they're in a 4 versus 3 here. They pretty much got the A-bomb side already with Mikey just controlling the middle. So a retake from this position is actually not that easy. You got to wonder again. Weirdly enough, for 500, don't just say, that's it. Like, well, you know, go pick up one of the rifles out here. Mikey is trying to hold it, but if you can get away with something, that might be it. So, a 3rd round on the board coming in through for ECLOT is not bad.
Yeah, exactly. Mikey gonna get at least something more towards the end as well. And now it's about saving this AWP, you'd hope, and keeping things alive in any sort of fashion. Rainwaker will fight, and sort of thankfully will somewhat favorably.
Yeah, I can appreciate this as well. Again, you're looking to change a lot in this game.
Oh, there it is.
It's got to start somewhere. Yeah, they're going to be finding Rainwaker. Maybe even Cirque down here. He does actually get the leg shot off, but I think he would have been killed either way. So, great stuff.
I'm starting to like what I see. I feel like there's ideas forming for Daniel ECLOT. Maybe just taking a bit of time for them to wake up. But now they are under a lot of pressure. And of course, you come back in towards this one with an investment. Tough predicament nonetheless. We're going to find Mikey's form is starting to really pick up on an individual note. We know he's crisp, but my god, he's looked good. And Rainwaker, surely this should be impossible for the hold.
Yeah, it should be. If you got that second one, maybe we'd have to retract that statement rather quickly. But again, that A-bomb site proven perhaps a bit too easy right now for ECLOT to actually get into. 3v3. They do not have a kit currently picked up. I was going to say otherwise they could try and do like a really late retake of the bomb site. Instead, they're going to be running quick and early, and they just get all the kills that they need right here. Even Cirque standing in the flames. It's going to be such an easy retake. Okay, never mind. Who cares about defuse kits, I guess. You just get all the kills.
There's a world there's more could come through. So I'm a little bit concerned for ECLOT. You know, we were ramping up in towards this game. Everything looked good, and a round that on paper should have been fine to close out. You struggled with. I go for a push here. Oh, push out. Spellin will deliver. Catching Mikey. MBQ, one of his own responses. Oxygen looks to double it down. Will they expect, though, a third player? Spellin. Well, they must do, because he was the one who got the kill. Now trying to find out where he is. Spellin, back turn. He could be in trouble. He is. Sight open, 2v3.
Oh, but the
never mind. Bomb spilled.
Oh, the timing is ridiculous. And that's the bomb as well. Not going to be the fight yet. He does kind of sense it. He's like, there's something awkward about this. His teammates on the other side, down to 40. And Forsey trying to get closer. He can't obviously scope too early here, or he's going to give away the game. Oh, he does get a shot off. That's really well done. Could have just as well been dead. 30 seconds now. So they pick up the bomb, and they will try and throw a couple of more smokes here. One landing towards CT spawn as well. And they're going to make their way across here. The grenade will not kill Forsey no matter what. So that's some good damage, but not enough to take him down. Rainwaker, can he do anything to get this one back? They kind of have a strong sense of where he's coming from. They've actually got a great read right now. And doubling up in this corner, I imagine it's going to be very easy or very hard to clear both, right? Even if he gets Forsey, are you really checking the other one? It doesn't even matter. Huge conversion in this one. That's a really important round for them to win.
Things are not feeling good for a while. Towards mid, ships. Alone in this endeavor for now, but smoke in front, which will keep him at bay. Missed shot with the AWP. Rifle of Rainwaker also can't capitalize. At least in that spot, it feels like a decent 1-2 punch, but no. Oh, misses. So there's the rifle. That's a bad way to lose your opening fight.
Yeah, it definitely is. Going to be slowed down a tiny bit by that smoke, but trying to force them back as well. Flash out. It's a good idea, but when you don't get that immediate kill, sticking around is probably very, very dangerous. So, more Molotovs being thrown in, kind of everywhere on the map, into the middle as well, and over the wall into the B bomb site. Spellan smoked off, but he wants to push it through, and that's going to work. Sick timing on that one. Getting his team back into a 4 versus 4. MBQ, though, sneaking around the back here in ships. He was not ready for it, so a 4 versus 3. Deep position for MBQ to find. And they're going to get the bomb planted behind it. This should be a very, very hard retake coming through. They have no utility, no kit or anything else. It's going to be down to his raw aim. Almost need another quick shot there, Oxygen, because they're still in the 3v3. There we go, though. Cirque actually gets a kill on the Forsey, and suddenly it just works. They get every single... They had a retake like this earlier before the tech timeout. They get another round. They had so much utility on the T side. It should never be that easy for 500 to get into the site.
Well played, honestly. Even that final one, just swing with from Cirque. You can just see the confidence in backing themselves in that retake. They do so well at isolating fights, and for Daniel ECLOT, that was a prime opportunity. Tied the game up at the turn of the half. Have, a lot to work with, but no. Unfortunately, slipped when it matters most.
Again, for 500, how do you read that? The fact that there's a smoke going down could mean that that player is alone, and you just kind of want to wait for the smoke and go for it.
Yeah.
Or it could be more of a fake and more of a setup here. Cirque, ooh, the timing might almost work out for him. Detours on one side, Forces there in the corner. That's a... Oh my god, he does it again. Takes down Spellan. Now come the dualies, but unfortunately the dualies do nothing at all, and Detour still goes down, so the crisp headshots might have been for nothing here. The bomb's gonna get planted, and potentially a hard retake coming in. There's no kits, but they do have a little bit of a health advantage. I think the next kill is gonna make the whole difference here.
Chips. Waiting. Oh, that fight, I was going to say, the second Mikey unpeaks it, probably gives him a chance, and Rainwaker goes straight into his demise. 1v3 for Oxygen. The youngster got to step up in a massive way here. Time ticking, though. If he can buy a little bit of it, there might be something. He's hoping that they're not sticking this, but they have no reason not to, and it will not make a difference. Mikey, fantastic work from him. Those last 2 kills that he gets are incredibly important. You get some buyout, at least with that bomb plant for 500. We've triple Galil, double tech now. It's not pretty scary, especially in a quick round. Rainwaker needs to be flashed in here, and he's not. I don't like the going in dry, or if you're going to go in dry, at least be traded. But what's happened there is down goes Rainwaker, and because the spacing's so bad, you're able to get out. Now the setup, MBQ on towards Pillar, a smoke down in towards front mains. That'll make life pretty difficult, and 500 in a bit of a weird spot. They're trying to split on towards his A site, but they're smoked out from both angles.
Shadow showing here from us. Okay, they're going to be able to trade it out at the very least. They smoked the high ground at the A bomb site, but that doesn't really matter to anybody on ECLOT because they know that there's nobody in main right now. So they're not worried about that deep smoke. It's going to be potentially up to Mikey here. I don't know how he's found himself this much alone. They should know that there's no A execute really coming. Just based on what we're seeing. Mikey goes down. Oxygen with the perfect positioning here. Can he catch Dieter as well? Timing is almost going to betray him there, and he does get shot in the back. 35 seconds. At least the bomb plant here is going to be secured for them, but with that kill from Dieter, you never really know.
The Dieter, he's waiting to see if anyone crosses back over. I don't think Cirque needs to. Feels unlikely, but maybe a peek from Pillar in itself is quite risky. Cirque, play the patience game. You don't have the numbers. The longer this clock ticks, the better things are. Spelling will clear back in towards hieroglyphs now, and the thing is, he might be known of. He did pick up a bit of utility. That does make a slight noise, but it seems like it wasn't conned properly. 1 versus 2 for Cirque here. Low HP for MBQ. He plays it towards E-Box. Tap on towards that bomb, and he's not biting. That bait has not worked at all. A peek again. Low HP player goes down. Cirque still not dead. Gets both, and it's a beautiful, beautiful post-bomb and a round. He might go down to the bomb here, but who cares? 500.
They've got a bit of money to work with. They've got a lot of momentum. And again, even worse for ECLOT. They just do not have the funds to keep up the fight here. They're going to have, you know, some more buys before it's all over. But they don't have a lot of time to figure out how to play the CT side. So that next buy round is going to be super duper important here. Spellan, very quick with the Mac 10. I do like this. If you have this kind of a weapon, just take over so much map control. Don't worry about anything. Just keep pushing. They are walking into a bit of a stack here, and actually a great counter flash coming out, so they're going to get a couple of kills. One of them is the Mac 10 going down. That's not the craziest thing in the world, but yeah, maybe walking into a bit too much opposition. And the question is, do you leave the AK out there, or do you keep the attack going and hope to kind of deny anyone picking it up? Ships certainly seeing that there are still players at the back of the bomb site. I could understand if they kind of want to make sure nobody picks up that 1 AK in there.
And wake up. Pushing forward to give themselves, hopefully, a bit more control. Again, those are the full belt of util to work with. And it comes. Now, going to bank over towards the back side. No one there, though. A swing. Both spotted, but only a 1-for-1. Mikey's still alive and gets more damage off in a 1v2 now for MBQ. They don't actually know where he is, at least for the moment. Tap on towards that bomb. This is dicey. Oh my god, he nearly gets both. Playing around the site, swinging a fine MBQ. What a round to win. 500 have misplayed that so badly.
Should revitalize them a little bit. We'll see if they can summon some more strength here. There's still a buy happening on the 500 side, so they're not through in that sense. Nice enough grenade and a smoke to just cool them a little bit down on the other side.
Swing and a find for Oxygen as D-Top was caught in transition. It's a nice opener. We're peeking towards an AWP, and Forzy can hit some nice shots as well. Spellin trying to put pressure on, and he will. And as Forzy falls too, round is on here, Anders.
That is 2v3. Smoke goes up. Bomb gets planted. And MBQ hoping to really... I mean, he understands the importance of this, right? Grenade, unfortunately, kind of bounces off the side. It's a bit awkward. You know, Spellin is back there, but as long as it doesn't peek, it doesn't really matter. If the Alive can get this kill on Oxygen, there might be someone to fight for, because that might move out Spellin a little bit, but he's going to win the fight, and there should be nothing to do here. So, 500, critical round to fight back in right now. If they'd lost this round on the 500 side, they would have been in a very weird position of running out of money and just generally letting ECLOT way back in the game. But instead it kind of goes the other way, and it's ECLOT once again, but the cash just not really there. Maybe that's enough to slow down 500. They've certainly done more with less in the past, so if they can find a way here, it will be a little bit interesting. If not, again, 500 are a couple of steps away from crushing the economy and winning the map. So every single engagement is going to matter here for the CT side, and they're going to retract from that one. They don't really want to battle it up close.
Hard decision. Once again, pushing the way forward. Swing and a find. The flash is good, though. And that at the very least is something. There's a bit of a flank brewing, though. I like this from Ships. He might be able to get a lot of information wrapping him behind.
Especially because he's going so far back. If they just stay at A main, they could do anything. So Ships is going to go investigate. Thought for a minute he was going back to the B bomb site, but he's wrapping all the way around. Detroit's kind of checking. He's saying, well, is there anyone here? But they've missed him by a long time, so they have no clue. It's a bit weird. So MBQ should be dead every single time here. The question is, what happens after that? Oh, wait a minute. They're actually coming back now. You're going to hear the running Ships. Quick on the trigger. See if that's the right move, because he's going to get traded right away. Almost wish he would have stayed a bit silent after that. There's still a player behind the cake ready and waiting, but MBQ, after such a long wait, he can't get the job done, and they know exactly where the Alive is. Deep grenade lands, but Cirque is going to be running out, and they both hit him at the same time. Nice movement from Cirque. And you know what? Ultimately, it's a good job from Ships. Pretty quick fashion as well. Some tech issues, maybe delaying things a little bit, but if you look at the scoreboard, I mean, they're all playing super well. Ships is up there with 17 kills, but the rest of the squad's really not that far behind, so just in terms of the fragging alone, looking kind of terrifying. Double Molotov to the middle. HE to follow it up. It's a strong signal that we really want the mid control. I don't think they really do. They're just going to be parking Ships here, waiting for something to happen, but the rest of them are ready to hit that B bomb site, so okay, a lot of flashes. He still picks it up. Oh my god, I can't believe it. And that's fine, that's absolutely fine. The rest of the B bomb site here is going to be under attack. Cirque actually, again, a little bit behind with the bomb, so there is a potential sort of scary moment here. They are a bit delayed, and I don't really know why, to be honest. I feel like they had the ramp to go straight there. Spellan's going to be going down from a bit of a funky boost. 4 versus 3 now, and Cirque through the smoke is found. So Rainwaker and Oxygen, 2 versus 4. They can still win this round here. The weapons aren't that good on the other side. Oxygen makes quick work of one of them, and Rainwaker spins around. They're going to be jumping through. He sees it coming. A lot of damage, but he runs out of bullets and couldn't get the Glock back out in time. We'll see if Oxygen can find a way to close this one out. They don't have a kit, and they don't have that much health left either, so if you can get even the 1 kill here, it should be good. It's a 10-second defuse on the other side. Oh, he didn't even know! I don't think he knew! He landed a bullet through. That is absurd.
Oh, wow. We saw TSS do a very quick 1-2 earlier, and this is the tier 2 equivalent here as well. Brilliant stuff. 500, map number 1 for them, taken 13-7.
Yeah, strong start would be needed, and I think, you know, some of the individuals just have to be a little bit better at the beginning here. Unfortunately, Oxygen's already taken down Forsey, who was one of the better players. That's a bit of a shock to the system, isn't it? 4 versus 5 to start the round with. They are still hammering the bomb over the B hallways, so we can kind of see where this finishes, and with the kill on Oxygen, they might be okay. That's interesting. The Alive going to be taking him down. There is still 1 player towards the catwalk, but the real defense is over at the A-bomb side, and they're pushing Palace. They should start to realize this is going to be towards this B side of the map. They're so far away. If Rainwaker would have went down, I thought he would have got shot in the back by Detour. If he had, the round is probably over. Now at least there is a chance. They've got a kit on Spellan, so there is someone to fight for here, but it might take a second for them to actually get near the site to begin with.
Trying to fight up here as well. Mikey's first contact. MBQ going to swing with him. You'd hope it's a really scrappy fight. Spelling for both. Hang on. This is falling apart. There's an apps player and a short player. And the Alive was stuck between a rock and a hard place. A situation where you don't want to allow, in a similar vein, 500 to build up that strong early repertoire. The decision to force play, I think, is the right one, especially considering they got a bomb plant down and the Mach 10 will open things up. Ships should have got that kill. I think he was a little bit just startled by the pace.
Yeah, potentially. A lot of bullets being wasted here by Cirque, but he'll get the job done eventually. Yeah, it's scary, though. He didn't have any head armor either, I think, so he's very quickly dead. He was the only one without a helmet at the start of the round. It is still a 2v2, and this is... Oh, 2v3, actually. Sorry, Mikey is alive, but it's kind of losable here. You can definitely end up giving this one away if you're ECLOT, so got to be very, very careful. Oxygen goes for the wide swing, picks up one. Forcey's lucky to get that bomb planted, but running out of bullets on the FAMAS. And Rainwaker, free kill to begin with. And I'm pretty sure they spotted Mikey. I'm pretty sure that they saw exactly where he was, so he could either be window or connector. Move. All right, there we go. No kit, though, so could still be a long time to waiting back here. Gonna fake it out once. Knows that Mikey's under some pressure to do this. The swing is there. It's the right idea, but Mikey gets to stay alive. And is that gonna be enough? Okay, there we go. Hit in the end. Not gonna be happening. It was close. It could have definitely happened.
Worthwhile. One, at the very least, spotter going in towards under. They might know there's a second looming somewhere down there.
Yeah, it's a nice start. Come on, how could that be?
Did he just randomly shoot the smoke as well? Oh, never mind, it gets worse.
Yeah, I mean, at least a good recovery there coming in from ECLOT. They kind of needed that. I don't even know what gave it away, but either way, so a rough way to be taken down at the start. Ships, though, he's hearing the footsteps. He knows a couple of people running. He'd love to catch somebody, but also he doesn't want to give it away, and he can call it into his teammates. He's got a teammate with him, too. Let's see what they could do. Oh, 4C does spot it out. Now, the bomb is still there. All right, they're running away. It wasn't 4C with the bomb. That would have been really awkward. So 3 versus 3, but 2 of them are very low on health. I don't know. I mean, one false move here, and they could actually be in a weird position. It's going to be a nice kill, but will they suspect a second flank? I doubt it. Oh, they are looking for it. Nicely done on MBQ. That's going to save the round.
Right, wake up. He's just looking for anything at the tail end. Any exits. Of course, he can one-shot 2 of them. Normally a body shot for Scott's about 71, and in this case, for him, it was 72. Depending on how high up you hit him, he gets him right in the shoulder. It looks like it's going to be an A-pop, and, you know, even here, right, I wouldn't even mind just a little bit of a poke and prod in towards ramp, just in this early part.
Yeah, let's see if they can actually make this work on the defense. Ships, pretty good start, even if he does get flashed. He's immediately smoking himself off. He knows there could be a Molotov coming, so just playing hard to get in there is kind of worth it. He takes a lot of damage, but he's still there. They still have to worry about ships, and he actually comes out with another kill. And 4C will never live through this. It's shocking that he got to live for another 2 seconds. Everyone was shooting into the smoke, but yeah, and they even get a team kill on the ships. That's funny, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's a good defense here. And
Cirque tipped all the way back. The position from Rainwake is really strong. If Cirque stays in his position too, it's a nice crossfire. And this is that mid presence that we've kind of been talking about.
yeah, they've got a lot of people here. Ships again, gets away with 1. Mikey, I can't believe it. He very nearly doubled it up. His crosshair was quickly in the right position. I think 4C, unfortunately, is dead every single time. And that's also the bomb. He's in the middle like that. I mean, fair play. He did lose his 2 teammates, but that is a very awkward position to lose the bomb in. And 500, you'd want to see them be able to set up this position so that they really never lose it. Now, Cirque gets burned out, but again, you've got the bomb in there. Rainwaker goes down. I don't know. This is already... I'm already a bit disappointed here for 500.
Same.
This is such a gift for them in this round. They might still win it, but you've got to find a way to make sure that this can never be lost.
Yeah, agreed. It does feel like it's given a bit of a chance over. It's a weird 2v2 because I know ECLOT, they don't have a lot of time here to get ideas. And, of course, with this bomb needs to be recovered, it's sort of difficult. We're looking for it. He can't find it. Time ticking. We gotta go. The longer this fight takes, the less likely the round is. It's done. There's no chance here. The bomb gets dropped in an awkward spot. And to make matters worse, the Alive is also going to fall right at the tail end to 500. Gambling like that at the end felt just so unlikely, I think is probably the way to put it. It's a 4-3, 500. Simple spot they're in. If they win this round as well, we could be talking about that dominant display as we saw in the second half over towards map number 1. One spot of Del Pan, a swing and a fine Rainwaker. So confident. And he finds the most important man of Mikey too.
Yeah, taking him down. Oh, the flash is insane. If he would have peeked it right away, their ships, I think they're probably both dead, or at least one of them certainly is. He does get traded, however, so 4 versus 3. So we'll see. Oxygen is in here. If he dies right away, it's kind of back on again. There is a way to win the round.
See. Ox flying in towards jail.
Yeah,
I'm taking 15 seconds. We gotta go, boys. Come on. We're leaving these rounds late. And again, and this one's gonna be the same damn result. And it will be. I don't know. I feel like when we see, like 9 times out of 10, when you see teams leave rounds as late as we're seeing it quite consistently out for ECLOT, it's actually not a good sign. I know we've had it in the past where, like, you know, people used to call it like the Navi execute, right? Where you go for these executes with sort of 15, 20 seconds. But that was, you know, 2021, one of the best, you know, well, the best team in the world, you know, undoubtedly, and one of the best teams, or the best variations of Navi we've seen. They were untouchable, right?
The 3 rounds they have here, ECLOT, not that it's nothing, but they did win that early, you know, force-up round, and that's cool, but if that's all they're going to get, it's not going to be enough here. Not saying it necessarily is that way yet, but oh, what a flick coming out from Cirque. That is disgusting. Blowing open the smoke with a grenade and catching Mikey. And I think there was an HE that landed down in the middle as well that already kind of, you know, butchered them a little bit. We'll see if the Tech-9 can do anything. I think he's thinking about going for the smoke down there. Detour is just... Alright, he's fallen a little bit further back. The lack of health might have dissuaded him. 4 versus 5 in this one, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be, you know, not the beginnings of a great round here.
Oh, boost! Oh, dismantled. Oh, shit! You have no right to hit that shot. He just shot off steps, not even off. The feeling, and he pushes through. Nerves of steel. Ships will finally go down, but job done. This guy is just ridiculous.
So that's kind of the first step. I don't mind it. Try and see if you can push the CTs back a little bit and figure out where is that defense actually at. Oh, nice grenade.
Chips. Again, he's been a bit of a nightmare to deal with, and it will be more of the same. Can't make it a second. Mikey, he alone has been trying to keep him at bay. It's a fight he's not winning more often than not, but you've got to have somebody who's basically sold passes and make ships feel uncomfortable. It's the only way you win this game.
Detour's waiting, but not getting a peek just yet. And again, this waiting game can be fine for some time, but eventually you're wasting your own time. Oxygen, that's such a nice peek. You can see Detour was actually thinking about it too, but now they're down into a pretty unfortunate position here. One, they're spread out across the map. One palace, one connector, one back at T-spawn practically, and also they're in a 3 versus 4 here. Mikey's going to be going down, trying to find a funny timing there. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work out for him. Rainwaker is going to be taking down 4C, and this round is just slowly falling apart here. MBQ, if he had teammates alive and they could have... oh, wow. Don't know how Spellan sees that, but he does. That's pretty sick. I've seen the gun barrel somehow.
Things are going to be falling south, and that's kind of where we're at right now for ECLOT. We go back in towards some level of an investment of a double Galil. And it's just pistols around it. We're going to go quick. We're going to go quick, and it won't start well. Nade'll soften up another. The flashbang is sumptuous. Cirque supporting Yuto is excellent. And Nade to try and bank in. What is happening? The Nade gets the kill. Down goes Ships, but his job is absolutely done. Oh my god, Cirque has to pull out the pistols.
It's kind of crazy. They really have come alive right now. And ECLOT are having a real hard time penetrating this defense. Going to be more of a regular A execute. We do have a little bit of underpass presence, but unfortunately, they don't have the smoke up for CT spawn, and I don't know why. They have the grenades, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. They threw 2 smokes towards jungle and connector. Yeah, they must not have had one, because that smoke to CT spawn is obviously unbelievably easy to throw. Still, it might be okay. They get Rainwaker. They lose 4C in the meantime. And Detour up here. They knew it was there. Nice pre-fire or nice pre-aim coming through from Oxygen. An easy shot from Cirque. MBQ peeks back into it. He took the bait a little bit, and now that late rotation coming through. Mikey, he doesn't even stand a chance. He's going to go down. Oxygen having a bit of a round, and it will be a triple for him, and another one going the way of 500 as they are up 9-3.
Now or never. Really don't know if I have that trust in ECLOT. We've got a double stack towards B. One playing in via mid. We're going quick here for 500. They just want to hit A. And they've already tagged up one. Mikey is barely alive. Bomb dropped. Oh, and what a swing as well for Ships. Relentless. Looking in towards Connector as well. He knows where two are. One more grabbed by him.
He's so sick. He dropped the bomb down. Said, this bomb is slowing me down. I need to go and burst fire clock, kill somebody. And then he just does it. 2 kills. It's not over yet. They have the smoke on the kid. Unfortunately, that kid is on detour, and you can't yet throw the defuse kit to somebody else, which is kind of a shame because defusing for him right now is dangerous. Oh, the Goosh is in, and yeah, that low health, he's going to be dead. There should be no chance here whatsoever. Yep, detour is going to be found against Glocks, even if it's hard to find someone in the smoke. It's not going to happen. 500 will win the pistol, and again, I've got to say, just the bullying that Ships is unleashing, it's fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, might want to try and wait out the smoke here. The only issue is they're trying to scale up in towards ramp. So he's actually kind of got to go, which is the awkward thing, and down he will go. And same to be said for Spellin. They now know it's an A here.
The Ship's going to get one, but very quickly traded out. And Rainwaker, I think he was low from the very start of the round. He got pinked up there, so you know where he is. And it's going to be fairly easy, actually. Job done.
And the upgraded pistols. But then again, you know, as much as it's worse off than that previous round, 500 have already won a couple of these in towards Anubis. Completely against the grain.
That is a grenade. Incendiary on top. Oh, but look at the opening. No respect whatsoever here. Oxygen says, you are going to be gone. And he's looking for more. They're going to hunt him down here. Oh, the smoke actually goes up. I was going to say, they could probably fight him. Instead, MBQ wants to flash his way through, but oh no. He dies to his own Molotov. You hate to see it. Oh, someone G's in the chat, no question about it. 3 versus 5. The bomb is planted here. And it's a bit of a disastrous round coming through. Ships will land a deagle headshot. He knows the orb is back there. Oh, I actually think Forsey tried to... Yeah, so he tried to shoot the orb and then pick up the M4 to be ready. It's a sick idea. I mean, honestly, that is so cool from Forsey, but it shouldn't be enough. Even with the flank coming in from Mikey, bomb is so far ticked that it will be another round for 500, but I see your game, Forsey. That was a fun little trick.
And he doesn't do too bad as well. Does get caught at the end. Mikey trying to stay alive here, and he will. So that's something at the very least.
Round number 17, yeah. They really have not slowed down. See it in the way they attacked the bomb site the last time, and they're going to go for it again. Molotov's in there. The Alive, it's actually a great job even getting the one kill. That might not have happened there. Forsey's going to get one as well. Okay, they are slowing them down. Good spray from Mikey. Suddenly they've repelled the attack. All right, there we go, Mikey. Nice double kill, and it just leaves Ships alone. It's about time that they try to, you know, stand up a little bit here, but you can kind of tell the pace that 500 are setting. They're hoping to close this one out and just kind of, you know, wreck them while they can.
Yeah. Vitor sees off Ships. That's a good round to take for ECLOT as well. The one casualty, bit of individual brilliance. All in all, very, very good. But still a long, old way to go. Trying to scale up a little bit here. We've got some presence towards mid, but actually the CT side are getting a lot of this sort of aggro control towards top boxes, and you can see 500 giving them a lot of respect. They're going to pull away, but I'm going to rotate back over, and it seems like I'm going to join them at B. Mid control is excellent by ECLOT here. The only issue is if they just get out on towards B, it could be dicey. Oh, that's not going to help. This is going to make it really difficult now.
Question about it. Detour going down at the beginning. But they've been hitting that A-bomb site quite a bit early on, so ECLOT maybe not quite ready for the switch up into a little bit of a faster B presence. 4C's pushed up, but there is a player right next to them here. Ships not going to be able to get the kill. Mikey, good teammate, helping out. Oxygen, I think it's one bullet to click away Mikey. It's disgusting, and they're going to lose 4C as well. The Alive in a 1 versus 4, and it just can't be done. Unfortunately, they never really managed to set up a proper retake of the bomb site here, so 500 just disconnect the keyboards. They're going to win it. Oxygen clean as you like. 20 kills on the young player to begin with here, and or to end it with. Really impressive stuff. And 500, they defeat ECLOT in a 2-0 fashion. It's very well done.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Honestly, super, super cool to see. I think, again, for 500, just proving to us how good the level that they can play at, right? We know this is a side that